Hey everyone! Welcome back to another episode of the English Fluency Podcast. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mark. We're so glad you've joined us today.
If you're new here, this is the podcast where we help you improve your English fluency while learning about real-life topics that actually matter.
Exactly. And today's topic is something everyone can relate to: how to manage our budget.
Yes, whether you're a student trying to save for school, someone managing a household, or just trying to make your paycheck last longer, this episode is for you.
We'll talk about what a budget really means, why it's so important, and how to actually create one that works.
Plus, we'll share some easy tips on how to save money, cut unnecessary costs, and still enjoy life.
And, as always, we'll highlight useful English phrases and vocabulary related to money and budgeting so you can speak confidently in everyday financial situations.
So grab your notebook or your favorite budgeting app, get comfortable, and let's get started.
Let's talk about how to manage our budget the smart and simple way.
So Mark, let's start with the basics. What exactly is a budget?
Good question. A budget is simply a plan for your money. It shows how much you earn, how much you spend, and what's left over.
Exactly. I like to think of it as a map. It helps you see where your money is going.
Nice metaphor. And when people say on a budget, they usually mean they're trying not to spend too much.
Right, like, I can't go out tonight, I'm on a budget.
Common expression. Here's another: stick to your budget. That means don't spend more than what you plan.
Perfect. Vocabulary check. Income, the money you earn. Expenses, the money you spend. Savings, the money you keep for the future.
Great summary.
Okay, so now that we know what a budget is, let's talk about the challenges.
Oh, yes. One big problem is impulse buying, spending money on things you didn't plan for.
Like when you see something on sale and think, I have to buy it right now.
Exactly. Sales and discounts are dangerous sometimes.
Another issue is not tracking your expenses. People often don't realize where their money goes each month.
True. I remember when I started tracking my spending, I was shocked at how much I spent on coffee.
Same here. Those small daily expenses really add up.
So the first step to managing a budget is awareness. Know where your money goes.
Perfect point. You can use apps or even a simple notebook for that. Let's share some tools people can use to manage their budget.
Sure, there's Mint, Yinab, You Need a Budget, Good Budget, and Pocket Guard.
Those are great. Many of them automatically track your expenses.
Exactly. And if you prefer something simple, even a Google Sheet works perfectly.
I personally use a spreadsheet where I divide my income into categories: food, rent, transport, savings, and entertainment.
Oh, the famous 50-30-20 rule.
Yes, 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings or debt repayment.
That's a really smart system.
Vocabulary check. Categories, groups for spending like food or travel. Debt repayment, paying back borrowed money.
Nice. So whether you're using an app or a notebook, the key is consistency.
Mark, let's do a little role play. Imagine you earn $1,000 a month. How would you plan your budget?
All right. So first, I'd set aside $500 for needs: rent, food, and transportation.
Reasonable.
Then maybe $300 for wants like entertainment, clothes, or eating out.
And that leaves $200 for savings or emergencies.
Exactly. But I'd also keep track weekly to make sure I'm not overspending.
That's a great idea. I usually do the same. I check my spending every Sunday.
That's discipline.
Haha, well, sometimes I forget, but it really helps.
So for our listeners, try this. List all your monthly expenses and see how much you can save.
Even saving a small amount, like $20 a week, adds up over time.
Right. Consistency is more important than amount.
Now, let's share some practical tips for saving money.
Sure. My first tip: cook at home instead of eating out. It saves a lot.
Totally agree. And it's healthier too.
Second, cancel subscriptions you don't use, like streaming services or gym memberships.
Yes, and shop with a list. If you go shopping without a list, you'll probably buy more than you need.
Great one. Also, set financial goals like saving for a trip, new phone, or emergency fund.
That gives your budget a purpose.
Vocabulary check. Emergency fund, money saved for unexpected events. Financial goal, something you want to achieve with your money.
Excellent. So saving isn't just about restricting yourself. It's about giving yourself freedom later.
You know, Sarah, budgeting habits are different across cultures.
True, in some cultures, people focus more on saving, while others prioritize enjoying the present.
Exactly. For example, in many Asian cultures, saving for the future is very important.
Yes, and in Western cultures, people might be more comfortable using credit cards or taking loans.
That's a good observation. So understanding your background also affects how you manage money.
And it's important to find a balance between enjoying life and planning for the future. Wow, that was a lot. Let's quickly recap.
Sure. 1. A budget is a plan for your money. 2. Track your expenses and avoid impulse buying. 3. Use tools or apps to stay organized. 4. Follow simple rules like the 50-30-20 method. 5. Save regularly and cut unnecessary costs.
Perfect summary.
And remember, budgeting isn't about limiting your life. It's about giving yourself control and peace of mind.
Well said. We hope today's episode helped you learn both financial skills and new English expressions.
If you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to follow our podcast and share it with a friend.
Thanks for listening, and see you in the next episode of the English Fluency Podcast.